good week to this point, or?
Very good week. Very good week.
And that's what you said you need that, obviously, going into.
Well, if you're going to, I think there's a lot of reasons. Obviously, the opponent that you're playing is a very, very good opponent. But number two, if we're going to continue to improve, which you want to be able to do, then you got to continue to practice the way you demand the way you started.
Pretty fair to say this is one of the better 3-3 teams you'll ever see come down the road.
I would say it's probably the best 3-3 team that we've ever seen. Yet.
Okay, and just had some tough breaks and things. Not
well,
missed a lot of guys.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent on the team. It's not that and you just hope it when it all comes together. But our guys, it don't matter. The thing we talk about, we got to take care of this. Make sure we're ready to go and play the best of our game. That's why they play the games.
Expect a full dose of Dan Herron there, that running back one.
Sure. They're gonna have somebody in there.
The guy that's been playing, the two guys that have been playing, have done, like you said yesterday, they've done very well, right?
They're pretty good backs. He's obviously a great back, and I think he's one of the top guys in the Big Ten, the current players in the Big Ten, yardage and so forth. But those other guys have been playing pretty well too. So.
Has Zook changed much style-wise, either offensively or defensively? Are they pretty much being like they have been in the past?
But defensively, they're very, very similar.
Okay.
I don't see much changes there. And offensively, I think every year it changes a little bit. You tweak your system for your players and so forth. Obviously, you take away 12 prior, their offense is going to change.
Sure.
It's simple as that. And so from that standpoint, yeah, it's changed, but it's still they're still doing the things that they do.
Coach Koenig just pointed out that they've still got these class after class piled up of great players, everybody thinks are.
They get good players, and they're going to come in here, ready to play, and they're going to compete. And as I told our team earlier in the week, is that this is a very dangerous team from the aspect of not only they're very, very talented, but they're backed in a corner.
You talked yesterday about becoming head coach and how you don't know it until you live it. What's the hardest part of transitioning to becoming that head coach?
Well, there's just so many things coming from so many different directions. You're not sure who to, where to put your time, and who to put credence in and so forth. The thing I told him at the Big Ten meetings is, look, you're gonna find out you gotta be who you are. You can't necessarily try to be somebody else. Be who you are. You'll be fine.
I imagine that's tough, especially in a pressure cooker like Columbus.
Well, it's tough anywhere. You find it out. It's not so easy here either. So that's the day that's the age that we're in. That's the way it is. And whether you got 50 million or 50,000 or 5,000 that don't like you, it's still hard. So you just gotta put that behind you and keep on going.
Have you noticed any change for recruiting because of the 6-0 start? Anything?
Yeah, maybe. I think probably, particularly out of state. Obviously people are taking notice and so forth. But by the time we started the season, we were pretty well into recruiting anyway. And it's next year that really probably will be more affected than even this year.
Is it tougher to change people's minds in state than people out of state?
Well, there's a few guys that we may continue to recruit. But, once again, we still got to stay with what we do and get guys in here that want to be here. And I said it before. One of the reasons that Jeff Allen, I love the kid. One of the reasons because he wanted to be at the University of Illinois. He's from Illinois. Here's a guy that's not only going to leave here with his degree, but he's going to leave here as one of the better offensive linemen that's ever played here. And he's going to have, God willing, have an opportunity to play at the next level.
How was Darius today?
Better. It's still, I don't know what I'd probably list him as doubtful, but he was better today, and we just got to keep kind of moving along.
Do you run, or is it just
Yeah,
bikes?
we run a little bit, biking, but still, we got to be smart because we still got 5 games to go. So. This is an important game, obviously, but it'll depend. We don't want to put him in a situation he's not ready for.
Seeing what you've seen out of Spencer, does that give you more confidence though going forward, maybe this week without?
Yeah, Spencer's. One thing about it, I was just telling Tom. In the second half of the Ohio State game in '07, both Vontae was out and Regis were both out. So you got to go play. Whoever's in the field, you got to play, and they got to raise their level up to a level that's acceptable.
Corey is getting closer.
Yeah, Corey's. I think you'll probably see Corey.
Okay.
He's, Yeah, his big thing is just being in his own mental state.
Sure.
Today out there, I thought I've noticed every day he get a little bit better, a little bit better. He's out there doing all the things. He's around the contact. He's in the mix, and that's the biggest thing. Is he's just got to know that, trust that
Sure.
it's going to be fine. I think he does. I know you can't. If wanting to has anything to do with it, it's important to him to be out there.
So a play or two into the game, once he's out there, he'll
I
feel a lot better about it.
I think once he gets in the game, I don't think there'll be any issues.
Okay.
You mentioned experimenting with kickoff coverage. Anyone new specifically that you might have plugged in there?
There'll be probably some new guys out there.
All right, we'll just have to wait and see.